Alright, I'm here. Ugh, I'm still tired though, like, last night I actually got proper sleep, sort of. I say sort of because I still woke up for like an hour, sometime around 4 o'clock. And then slept for another 4 hours, so like, decent, consistent sleep, but with like a break in the middle. 'Cause I was completely out for like 4 hours and then completely out for another 4. As you can probably hear, I am not in my house because again we're doing 14. It's the usual Tuesday bullshit. The reason I'm not in my house though, I just logged out here and kind of forgot about it because I haven't been logged in for a couple days. Like I've done basically nothing all weekend. Yeah, I'd forgotten I was here. And the game moved me from where I had logged out, apparently. It put me, by default, back where the Aetherite is. I couldn't tell you where I logged out, though. I don't remember. So I don't know if it actually mattered. But what happened is part of the map progress went through between the time I was online and now, so it apparently had to shove me, even though what it edited was nowhere near where I was probably standing. Yeah, we're in Fana right now. What they added was the Cosmo liner in the new section of the map. So I'm actually gonna go down there because I didn't go down there when the section got added. Just kind of for the hell of it. Just figuring out how to get down there from here. I'm still working on getting the Cosmo liner mount working, which is this board thing. Still working on it. I'm like halfway, I think. Yeah, close to halfway. Yeah, I haven't actually looked down here yet. Oh, it's just a giant pool of lava. Okay, that's why like half the map isn't accessible. It's like, this is not what I expected when the new map chunk came up. It's just... That's interesting. It's just lava. Is it magma or lava when it's on the surface? I don't remember. That explains why a giant chunk of the map just isn't accessible. That explains it perfectly. Which also means there's probably lava fishing. Yeah, there's not really much to see here. It's just giant pool of lava, and I think, or the mechs try to keep the glass cool so it doesn't melt and ruin all their hard work, because there's none over here. It's like the whole point of this area is that most of it is made out of glass. Oh, right. Actually, now that I think about it, it wouldn't even be in this section anyways. I think I already checked that other EX Plus for fishing is now unlocked. But they're both up here. They're both up here in the sand. So, it's not like it actually needed this area. I don't know why it was locked to this area. Like, the other... The weather and timed ones The other ones are all locked to, like, capsule chasm and stuff. One of the weather ones is up here. The other one's down here. I know, weird shit. SE just don't make any fucking sense. Yeah, that's log 15. Which is funny, because the way it was listed, it showed 2 separate chilling away sections. Actually, that also makes sense what the name is about. Okay. Oh, where's the wiki I have open? I'm just gonna have to scroll because I don't actually know what I'm looking for here. We're not done. That's for sure. I think... Okay, this one that's listed in here isn't actually in the Wikipedia, the Cosmoliner vent pipe filigree. It's not listed. Then again, I don't know where they got the listing for these. It lists them as fates. I don't know where the fuck they got the listing for this name, though. Beacon Camp Facility Expansion. Now this would fuck off. God, I hate this bar, by the way. It's so helpful, unless you are fishing. In which case, congrats if you keep your status effects up here still, since this was relatively where the default was. You can't see any of your shit, and that is so frustrating. And I don't know what causes it, but every once in a while I can get them to land over top of this bar, and it just doesn't stay. And it's not consistent, and it drives me insane. The fact that I had to go out of my way to fix things to actually do fishing correctly is depressing. Have all the orchestron roll tracks. Yeah, this is the last one that's listed, the Beacon Camp Facility expansion. So hopefully this is the last thing. Hopefully Faina's done soon. Like, browse, I have no idea. Yeah, at least it fucking looks cool, but damn. So yeah, I assume the whole point was they built the machines to go try to cool the lava down so we could access the area. This doesn't open. Oh, they got a really fleshed out little camp over here. It's a really involved project then. I didn't realize they had just like this mini camp out this way. So it's just for mech storage and probably coolant. So I did not know this was here. Yeah, no, that's kind of neat. It was worth coming down here just to take a look around. But yeah, I have not changed that orchestron in my house just yet. Because I should probably remove that song just so I don't have to constantly deal with stupid copyright bullshit. You know, incorrect copyright bullshit, but like, try telling Warner Chappelle that, because oh my fucking god, half the problems I deal with copyright are caused by them and their shitty systems. Because when things suddenly stop getting copyright claimed, because I haven't had the issue with the Nier soundtrack in a while, it's very hard to tell if it just didn't register it, or they finally slapped the motherfucker upside the head and told them to stop doing that. So I wouldn't be surprised if sometimes it's because they get so many people being like, yeah, this isn't a correct claim. They're claiming total bullshit and don't own the rights if it eventually gets through and they block it from happening. I can't tell. I have no idea what's going on in the back end of that fucking thing. And so I have no way to know if it will get claimed constantly or if this is a one-off situation. No idea. Nor should have been a problem in the first place. Holy shit, again, it is a cover that is making claim to the OG fucking product. Like, my guys. Not only that, but it potentially like a hard rock cover, because I haven't actually looked at it, but I know what Lolia's voice is capable of doing. To some extent, because I've listened to her covers before. And like, just based on who she had with her on that one, I was like, how is this even getting claimed at all? Then again, it's claiming the melody, which is just beyond fucking stupid. It was like, Warner Chappelle is such a scumbag of a company. Because they're either doing shit like this, or they're supporting actual copyright trolls and their ability to fuck with YouTubers. To make false claims, to claim shit they never owned the rights to, because they have some weird, like, branch of their company that essentially, I think what it is rents out or lets people buy access to whatever fucking AI they're using or automated system they're using to make the claims in the first place, because I've seen some wild shit in that stupid claim system. Also, you can clearly tell that, people are getting pissy because this time it was entirely in initials and I had to look up what the fuck it meant. To look up who was actually making the claim. Yeah, no, this shit's pissing me off. I have to wait that fucker out is the problem. That's what's pissing me off about it. It still has 24 days on it. It's like, it's a good fucking thing I don't make shit off of YouTube at the moment. Like, that might happen eventually if I could ever put the effort into it. Probably far more likely than getting, like, actually good money out of Twitch at this point. Just because YouTube doesn't really expect all that much out of the end user. It just expects shit out of me, but it doesn't expect anything out of the people actually watching it. Like, what a pain in the ass. You know, monetizing. I really should have set up Ko-fi, but I always keep forgetting because it's probably the best way to get donations in right now. I think it's linked into most of the alert systems at this point, so it's also something I can wire in the stream end so it's visible. That's also part of it. I also just don't want to go editing the alerts because it's such a pain in the ass. Like, half the time I set it up and then somebody with a long name breaks it. I'm like, good, I'm gonna have to go in and fix it again. Hooray. Anyway, oh shit. Yeah, hold on. I have to fix my shit first. Alright. Also, what do we have access to today? Can't see because I am set to something that can't see. It is on secure, so the worst case scenario would go fuck around with PvP. But first things first, I have to go do the daily crafting, which I've been putting off and not doing. God, that is expensive. Granted, it makes sense. For those that don't know how it calculates out the teleports, basically that one has to register the fact that I have to go back to the moon. Like, if we were walking and using NPCs to get back and forth, I'd have to go back to the moon, through Garlemald, Fuck, where's the actual attachment for Garlemald? Because we got there from going through Alamigo, and I don't remember. I think that's technically where you have to go back through. And then, you know, Gridania, we'll take a boat to Limsa, and then take the boat to Tuliolol. So I basically just teleported across the entire fucking map. Like, the weirdest ones are actually, like, the ones that have to go through the first. Because you're technically, that point is registered as going through Mordona. Because you're teleporting into the Crystal Tower or around it. Yeah, the teleports are essentially calculated based on what is the distance it would take you to travel this by foot in-game. By foot or whatever other NPCs you would have to pass through. So I think that might have been like the most expensive teleport in the game right now, or close to it. I have to do high quality. I still have to talk to you first. Yes, I still have the supplies for doing a deep dungeon. Unfortunately, I still have to do it no matter how I look at this. I haven't done 70 to 100 though, because that's just exhausting. I didn't even finish up that 61 to 70 either. I didn't finish up the weekly stuff. Like, I still have to do some weekly stuff even if I don't go for the accessories. I want the accessories, though. They're fucking awesome. I don't know what I would use them for, but I want them. Also, I don't remember if I mentioned this. I did get the Galatea outfit. I just don't know what to do with it yet. Like, I keep meaning to stop and go glamour it to something, but I just don't know what. Like, except for my machinist glamour, which is kind of just, I wanted to use the gear and didn't know what to do with it kind of situation. I'm kind of happy with most of my glamours. Like, my healing and tank ones are absolute peak. So I just don't know what to do with it. Like, I've essentially made two glamours that I am so happy with. I don't ever really want to change them. Tank one's also one of the few glamours I have where my legacy mark actually means a damn. Also, my upstairs neighbors will not fucking stop today. They've been like this for, like, the last several days. They're scratching a fucking chair across the linoleum now. Like, sir, I legitimately don't know what you're doing up there. But can you knock it the fuck off? It doesn't help that the internals on the wall were probably damaged when that dumb bitch that used to live up there flooded my apartment. So, like, there's gaps and shit now. So it caused some, like, small structural damage. One, light panel is also still stained with, gross, gross wall water. So it's all yellowed. That was from the second time. My mom couldn't be bothered to bring those down again because we were of the same mind. They're just going to do it again. They've done it twice. They're just going to do it again. Granted, that dumb bitch doesn't live here anymore. Thank fuck for that. But, like, I have no faith in humanity to not do the dumbest shit humanly possible. Seeing water drip out of your light fixture and finding out that it wasn't in fact a burst pipe, but your dumbass neighbor plugged the sink and then left the water running and walked the fuck off, kinda changes the way your brain fucking works. It's like, yes, no, somebody is actually that stupid. Thanks for asking. Because my first thought when I see water dripping out of the light fixture and down the walls is a pipe burst above me. Like, one of my neighbor downstairs at the time came up and knocked on my door and is like, oh, I see it's, not from you, huh? Because it was leaking through the walls and getting into her apartment, too. Into her suite. Not just mine. And despite my best efforts to minimize it, because I put a bunch of, like, pots everywhere to try to catch some of the dripping water, most of it was coming down the wall. A lot of it was coming out of the light fixture. It still soaked the carpet. The carpet was wet for, I don't know, almost a month. There's still water stains all over the ceiling. I still can't figure out how it didn't get into the bedroom. It's in the kitchen and the living room, but it didn't get past the specific spot into the hallway or into the bathroom or anything. It didn't get into the storage room despite dripping down the door to the storage room. I don't know. I'll never figure out how that even happened. Maybe a gap in the carpet or something? Or a gap in the floorboards? I don't know. But yeah, there's still water stains everywhere. Landlord's building management didn't do jack all about any of it. Like, we told them it had been in the light fixture and there was a shit ton of water in the ceiling, but no, they didn't do shit. I'm lucky it didn't get worse, though. One of those water spots is specifically right over where my computer is. What happened is it soaked into the wood between the ceiling and the floor. So there's very distinctive lines. I can tell exactly where the supports are in that floor. There's very distinctive lines across the ceiling. Ugh. It's such a mess. It took me, like, it took me ages to get used to the fact that that was not something... It wasn't like I was suddenly seeing a bug. No, it's just a water stain. Like, it was so bad that the paint was actually, like, semi-melted. It was bubbling in places. Also, I saw what the fuck happened to her kitchen cupboards. One of them was so waterlogged, I'm surprised she could get the door closed. It was completely toast. Like, they're renovating all the suites anyways as they go, but that one would have had to be fully renovated through the entire kitchen to fix the damage she did. Again, because she plugged the sink and left the water running. And then her dumbass, who was supposed to be helping her, like, take care of the place, she had this one guy over, did the exact same thing. Difference being, he actually caught it. Which is how the panel in the kitchen is still wet. It's still covered in gross, dried out, stank water. Because neither of us wanted to deal with it again. I'd already cleaned out 5 panels, and that is a pain in the ass to get them down. I was like, yeah, we're not doing that again. Fuck that. Alright, so I gotta figure out what I'm actually doing today, because I have no idea. There was no plans in my head when I started today's stream. It's like, I am procrastinating the shit out of everything, which is, you know, why I named today's vlog the way I did. Then it actually came up in conversation while I was procrastinating, to be fair. It's like, I'm at the point with 14 where it's like, there's stuff I want to do, but I hate everything. I hate everyone and everything, and I'm just like, I don't want to do much of anything right now. Like, it's not just 14, like, anything. Quite frankly, I just want to sit around and read again. But, like, I can't do that all the time, and it's not fixing the mental problems. It's not burnout. I'm just fucking done with dealing with everyone. And, you know, just general health problems. That never goes away. It gets delayed, it doesn't go away. Well, minus the back thing, that's just permanent. So, what to do? So we have a couple issues here. Sandy, I have gotten all the caster gear. So I don't have to do that. I'm still shocked I got this. It's the fact that I did it one run each week and got a drop, and one of those there were 5 casters. I'm still mentally programmed for the days where you could run it like one of these alliance raids like 10 times and not see the thing you wanted. I still remember those days. And like, yeah, you can still fuck yourself over and not find what you're looking for, but how did I do this? It's also at a time when people are still looking for gear, obviously. We're still at a point where there's one drop and people are still looking for some of the items. So, I don't know. Weird coincidence. Oh, I did not fix the rest of the tanks, did I? Actually, it doesn't even look like I fixed this one. Oh, right, because it didn't budget, because it was one of the better items I had. Cool. Yeah, I didn't actually fix anything. It was one of my better gear pieces, which is why I didn't budge my numbers at all. There we go. Just had to make sure I got the gear in. This is, what... Actually, it's the one that just went up today, is where I went and tanked Sandoria. And I got tank gloves. There were definitely pieces I could have gotten that would have been better fits for actual upgrades. And no, I don't know what's going on through my head that made me be like, okay, let's just go take Warrior through. Like I said, it's gotten to a point where, like, I don't know what to play, and I don't feel like playing anything. It's part of it. It's like, I want to play Viper, to be fair, but at the same time, it's like, why bother? Because right now, tomes are going to physical ranged. As you can see, not everything's actually augmented properly. Actually, I think this is finished now. The only thing I could do better is upgrade the ring and then replace the cruiser ring. But otherwise, no, I have the entirety of this. To be fair, I maybe should do that because, would improve my Viper stats slightly. I think currently is the only way I could, aside from maybe going and getting a crafted ring and doing some very hardcore melts. You know, The range is actually done. This is a bit weird. Usually I'm not this up to date on my tome shit. Usually I don't get 2 completed sets. As you can see, I'm also done with Viper. Except for the accessories. The accessories aren't upgraded because I keep putting off Sandoria. Granted, there's another way I could get the... Oh yeah, there's an idea. Because I could go collect nutsacks, which is also what I haven't been doing. Which is, requires me to go through a bunch of shit. Actually, yeah, let's go do that. Where's the Crystarium? I haven't been doing the weeklies, is what it is. Which I should be doing, because it's the best source of these when I don't want to do hunts. Because hunts fucking suck. And boy, have they caused a lot of fucking problems. I'm just gonna walk. Yeah, crystals. What have I been doing? That armor that I was using ice shards? Like, why is my pile of ice shards so low? Okay. I had to check where I was going. Now to figure out where the hell this thing is. Which could take a while. Also don't help this area is kind of awkward. But yeah, I haven't been doing these even though I know I can buy the upgrade materials for gear off the NPC. It's like the other method of getting them, which is why I keep saying that like hunts are just could play like toxic for the gameplay. There's still I don't see them as often anymore. I'm simply not out in areas where I'll encounter them all that often anymore, but no, hunt trains are still going. People are still exclusively getting their weekly homes done. Are you fucking kidding me? They're still getting their weekly tomes collected off of doing exclusively hunts. Off of hunt training. And it's just like, okay, cool. So you don't engage with any of the actual content that would require you to play your class correctly. To play your job even half correctly, which is why we run into so many fucking issues. People don't actually play the fucking game. We have so many ways around actually playing any of the proper content that would require you to play your fucking class that we end up with all these problems because people just don't learn it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Really? Why is a telemarketer leaving a fucking message? It's also bitching about my battery. Problem is I need the phone to log into the game. I'll get to it later. Oh, hi. It's gonna take me a while to remember the buttons. Oh, right, good. Thank you for that. I always forget that they've merged No Mercy with the original dot ability. It's just such an odd one. But yeah, that call was not local. I can tell you that much. So it's like completely worthless to me. Shit. Where else did I have to go? My brain is completely broken right now. Charlian? Basically, any of the things that were added after Shadowbringers will have Clan Nutsy currency. The Nutsacks. And again, Essie, why did you do that for the name? You guys did that on purpose, right? Like, there's no way. It seems to be the one they're sticking with, which makes it worse. What the fuck is going on today? Can I just be left the fuck alone, please? Oh, even better. The same... It's not even the same number. I just got a fucking... I assume image? My phone actually physically can't actually download images out of text messages. Because it's a piece of shit. To be fair, when I bought it, I didn't really need it to do anything except function as a security token. I still really don't. But, like, the fact that it can't even get images is a little fucking weird. But no, different number this time. Seriously, can I just be left the fuck alone to just do things? Why does everybody have to fucking bother me today? It's not even people I want to bother me. Like, yo, anybody in chat, fine. Whatever. Why the fuck is everybody bothering me IRL? What is that about? Fucking hell, man. Yeah, I don't use my phone for anything else except for texting my mom. That's pretty much it. And, well, accepting messages, because I don't think my home phone can do that right now. But when I was in Edmonton, and I think when my mom transferred it over, it, didn't transfer that over for some reason, even though I really need that. I need to be able to get voicemail occasionally. Okay, yeah, I need to fucking pay attention. What did I just grab, exactly? Did I grab it? Yes, I did. Oh, it's the weird one. And in another area, that's going to be a huge pain in the ass. Why is it raining everywhere right now? It'd be so bad if these things, like, actually spawned in a consistent location, but that's just not the case. I don't even think the newer ANS ranks actually spawn in fixed locations either. Some of the older Realm Reborn ones did. They had, like, specific spawn requirements, and I don't even know what happened with half of them. There was one that required Flaming Arrow, and we don't have that ability anymore. Fuck if I know if that one... how you get that one to spawn. It may have just... They may have all just been detached from it. The whole point was you shot Flaming Arrow into a cave and flushed it out of its hidey hole. Yeah, hold on. Did I ever finish this? No, I did not, but I also really don't want to deal with this shit. Yeah, no, this area is awkward as hell, so I don't actually know specifically where this thing can spawn in some cases. I guess as long as an enemy can show up there? I really wish these B ranks were set that the moment you entered the area, it told you the general direction. Instead of, you have to get within range of it, and then it tells you where it is. There's been a few times where the game has told me and I still can't see the damn thing. Good, I got all tapped for no reason again. Cool! I am tempted to just stop streaming right now because I am having a fucking day. Clearly, it's just gonna be one of those days. Okay, I think it's time to head down to the ring. I think. Alright. Down we go. I have to figure out where the fuck this is. This, again, also doesn't stop somebody from killing it while I'm in here, and then I have to fucking figure out where it respawned to. Which means probably looking over the entire map again. That's assuming I even have enough range the way I'm going through here. Well, I basically covered the entire map, so fuck if I know where it is. Cool. Good. Fuck, I hate this. This is why I don't do these. It's so fucking shitty. With the sheer number of complaints that came out of hunt mobs being added, it's another one of those things where I'm shocked SE kept up with it. It's probably just because it was lazy content that could slap in and not give much of a shit about. Even though, you know, it's not good content. It's helpful with, like, the dailies and stuff, because then you can get smidgens of EXP. So you can get out of certain dungeon sequences, but, like... doesn't do what I really needs to, is the problem. Anyways, I need a bathroom break, so, put the iCam on, run some ads, I'll be right back. I'm back. Check that voicemail that got left. It's incredibly stupid. It's some scam thing, I can only assume. The message is partially cut off because all it registered was the voicemail picking up, because it's an automated system. So all I caught was, press 1 if you want to reclaim your money, press 5 if you don't want to reclaim your money. So I don't even have the full context, but, like, boy does it sound like a scam. Like, bitch, I have no idea what any of that was. But, like, maybe you assholes need to fix your automated system, see if you're that shit at it. Because, yes, no, I can totally input numbers on a fucking voicemail to interact with a thing that's not connected to the phone anymore. Good job. People can't even scam right anymore. That's how fucking stupid society is now. You can't even do a fucking phone scam correctly. I'm gonna do another ring around and hang close to this side. We'll see if I can fucking proc this thing and find it. But god, do I hate this fucking content. There's just so much shit and lazy content in the game at this point that they keep perpetuating, and I don't know why. And then again, out of the 3 chunks of the game we got, you know, Fena, Cult Crescent, and Pilgrim's Traverse. I hate to say it, but Pilgrim's Traverse technically feels like the better setup one. And I think that's just because they jacked most of it from previous deep dungeons. Whereas the Cult and Fena were just... Not Fena, Cosmic. Were just like lazily set up at the last second. You're at least trying to fix Cosmic, but boy, go back and fix the moon. It's nice to see that you've gotten your heads out of your asses and realized you fucked up with the moon, but you didn't go back and fix anything. You just made Fena better. Oh god, there's my neighbors again. I don't know what they're doing. They're like banging on the fucking walls and shit. Okay, let's see if it's in this chunk. I don't know. I'm just at a total loss here. And like I said, as far as I know, it could have been killed, you know, somewhere down here, and now it's respawned over here. It's a B rank. Nobody fucking calls these most of the time anymore. Huh. Granted, nobody calls these anymore, partially because the game has an automated system to help you find them. It's just not a good system. Again, maybe just tell me the general direction when I enter the zone. Instead of making me literally fly over across the entire thing in the hopes that I find the indicator. Then this area is just real shit for this. I don't know if there's a height requirement for it, to be fair. Because granted, this is not the only area where it's absolutely shit due to the fact that there's huge height differences. Because they had to split the area in a specific way to keep players from getting into certain chunks. Egg? What do you mean egg? I guess it's supposed to be eggplant, but why egg? You've done longer names than that, Essie. Now, it also doesn't help here that, unfortunately, the fate text also is taking up the same slot as the as a text for getting near your mark. Granted, I will run both of them. It's just I could get the fate text and then get a delay in getting the your mark is nearby text. Granted, it should all show up in the text box. It's just whether or not I see that is the other problem. I don't actually know what that was. Was that a quest mob? It wasn't a B rank. B ranks don't have general aggro. You have to hit them first. They won't get pissed at you for just looking at them is what I'm getting at. And I could have sworn there was a quest down there, but fuck if I can remember which one. Oh, as for that text message, because I went and looked at that too. I just blocked the number. I don't know where the fuck it was coming from. Or what the fuck the image was. I have no idea. Because even if I tried to download it, it wouldn't fucking work anyways. I've gotten images from, you know, numbers I know are safe. It doesn't work. My phone is that shit. Almost prefer it that way, to be honest, because in some cases that might actually help me out. We found the other B rank. And without the message system. Neat. Cool. Good job, game. Oh my god. Boy, do I hate this area. Like, fuck, even plot-wise, this area is just really fucking annoying to deal with. You're basically sent around the entire ring. I don't think there's any enemies in the middle period. Middle of the ring. I think that section's cleared out. So theoretically, it shouldn't be able to spawn there. Theoretically. You know, assuming that is how this works. Because, like, let's face it, if it had the ability to spawn ANS ranks down there, I think people would have lost their damn minds. Finally. I forgot that had so many fucking hits. Oh, good. I actually need to hit a target. Sorry, I just wanted to check something real quick. Come on. Okay, yeah, it just blocks me out of being able to do it. Or, well, do it properly. So we finally got this shithead. Sorry, you better not give me the crocodile and I find out he's hiding in the crocodiles again. This happened a couple times now and I don't want to deal with it. That is not the one I'm looking for. You know, you'd expect the newer ones to be further down the list, not at the top of it. Why am I finding the other B rank every time now? Fuck, why couldn't I have gotten that one? I'd literally be done already. Why are my neighbors such assholes? Oh my god, dude. Would you shut up there? What are you even doing? Fucking dragging shit across the floor again. Bro, that shit is so loud. I wish I could get peace and quiet, because, oh my god, I straight up can't. It's not one thing, it's another out of them. Also, like, shit, don't get me started on Friday. I still don't know what they were working on in the parking lot, but... They had, like, 4 separate trucks just chilling, doing something in the corner that I could not see. That nobody was informed about, as far as I could tell, except maybe whoever had that parking spot. Because why bother informing your residents that work needs to be done? So that they can plan around it? Nope. No. That would be convenient, and that's the last thing management wants to do. It's like, had I known that, I would have booked my blood test on a different day, so we just didn't have to deal with it. I do not like having to walk up the side stairs. Thank you very much. It's not laziness. It just fucking hurts my hips and knees. And somebody has to carry my walker up because I can't fucking do it. I can get it down the stairs. I cannot get it back up the stairs. I've covered this north section. Also, I have to finish doing fates in the Dawntrail areas at some point. I think I only have 1 zone left. It's a combination of Demi-Atma and then having to get some more stones to do the second part of the weapon quest. Kinda covered most of it. Which honestly, I do need an excuse to do fates, because I cannot bring myself to do them, because I don't enjoy them. They're a novelty at the start, and then they just get really annoying. I had the same issue with Guild Wars 2, which has basically the exact same system. This grand threat can only happen so often before it just becomes stupid. It becomes less immersive and more, why haven't they just done something to prevent this from fucking happening every fucking time? are you chilling with the flowers, sir? Come here, you. Also, holy fuck, Gunbreakers. Shit has become really, really stupid. Oh my god. I got so many hits out of just hitting one button. It's got the dancer thing going on. It goes brr. Hit one button and suddenly everything fucking lights up. Oh, okay, that's done. What do I actually have? I'll worry about this later, because I think it was 1,800. I might have needed a mount in there, to be fair. Which I think has higher priority. I gotta figure out the shit to do. Oh my god, my fucking... No, seriously. Bro, what are you doing up there? What are you doing? Because it is so confusing. Why are you producing those weird noises constantly? Like, is the suite under construction? What the shit is happening? So if it is, I have to question why it seems to be under construction like once a month. I keep flicking my drink onto my t-shirt. God damn it. It's not leaking this time, I just keep flicking something off the lid. No, what actually to do today? So I got the dumb thing done that I barely ever do. I just don't enjoy doing it, obviously. I don't feel like doing Fate 6, because I know I just said I still have to do some. Not only just for rewards, but like to actually finish this area. Well, it's not gonna have to bum rush it. I straight up did not do the previous set because there was no reason to. As much as I hate having to do fates, I still prefer when they have weapons attached to them. Because at least then I have an excuse to do them. Otherwise, they just sit there collecting dust. Nah, seriously, that was just the dumbest thing SE could have done. Was bind the relics to the fucking Manderville, the freaking Hildebrand quest line. And nothing else. That was the biggest problem. It had no other requirements except go get tomes. I understand why SE did it that way, but there was no other quest line. It was just get tomes. And I'm still saving my thoughts on this fully until we have the entirety of this relic quest line. But this, so far, is looking to be the best way they've set it up, you know, since resistance weapons. Resistance weapons have their jank, but they at least had, like, secondary methods to obtain them. This one is bound to Occult Crescent and then not actually requiring Occult Crescent, which is the thing I don't understand. This second phase tells you to go fuck off and not do Occult Crescent at all. In the first one, it's the worst method for getting the materials. Hands down, the worst method. So now we have a completely separate problem. I have reasons to do Fates periodically, but I have absolutely no reason to ever touch Occult Crescent again now that I've finished its main plotline. The tower is not enough of a draw for me. So I don't want to sit in there for hours waiting for it to spawn. Because I think it's set up the exact same way that the Inception instances were in the Resistance area. I don't want to sit there. It's not good content. I can't sit there for like 2 hours straight doing absolutely nothing because there's nothing in the area to do while I'm waiting, which is like the other big problem. Because you bound it into the duty finder system. So I'm technically classified as in an instance. I can swap between combat jobs. I can't do crafting. I can't do gathering. I am just stuck there doing nothing because there is nothing to obtain. Until the instance spawns. Like, at least now I currently still have to get the knowledge level up, but there's nothing to really fucking do. I don't know. Just feels like a giant oversight on this one. We also didn't even get another chunk of Occult Crescent because I kind of assumed there was going to be more to it. Especially considering the Forked Tower came up. And again, I still don't know why we're just rehashing Final Fantasy V again. Especially considering Eureka exists. And, like, Kryle's entire backstory. And a whole host of various bosses and shit. I like 5 too, but like, guys, calm down for like 2 seconds, please. We don't need it to be these combat instances over and over again. There was other shit you could have done. Why did we do 5 again? The Resistance area was its own thing for the most part, even though it, you know, tripped over 12 a couple times. Because it was backstory for the game that we hadn't actually explored yet. We knew about the Bojan incident, but we had never actually dealt with Boja outside of the Gunbreaker questline, which sort of covered parts of it. So at least that was wholly unique to the game. And then we proceeded to go back to 5 for these fucking side areas. I don't know, man. I really don't. I appreciate the fact that we're finally getting shots at some of the outfits for the characters, because that's in there, but again, why 5 again? Why? Alright, well, I gotta figure out what to do. I could tank in Sandoria again, but it's also like, I just don't fucking want to. Actually, wait, what's the level requirement? Because I think Monk is my lowest right now. 725. Okay, yeah, no, actually Dragoon and Reaper's the lowest. Monk can get in there. The problem with Monk is I'm gonna have to go find a striking dummy, because fuck if I can remember how to play it anymore. It's not that I don't remember. I do have a general idea. It's the fact that I can never remember which part of the rotation I ever have to do. That's such a weird fucking thing now. I still don't think it was a very good idea, though, what they did with the Monk, to be fair. Essentially, they did 2 major remakes of it in the past 2 expansions. So I got a complete change to how it does rotations, which resulted in the in having to get with all the perfect balance stuff, and then they added in an entirely new one for some reason, which completely threw off the rotation again. Essentially the same, but like you actually have to pay attention to what you're fucking doing, which is part of the issue. My guy, seriously, why are you like this? Why are you like this? But yeah, it greatly affects these three. And then they converted it again because this used to be 1, 2, and 3, and now it's 1, 1, 2. The AoE is easier to remember. The AoE never really changed. It also maybe has too many buffs now. I think my issue with the buffs is that you're basically activating Brotherhood and Riddle of Fire at the exact same time. And then Riddle of Wind is kind of just here. Reduces auto attack delay by 50%. The follow-up hit on this is fine, but I don't know. That still feels like probably one of the worst things you could have added in. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking that one. It's also just kind of awkward because there's no way to really fit it in anywhere else. Unless I move my Thunderclap off. I don't really want to move my dash. I could technically move Masterful Blitz, but I also don't want to do that because that's also kind of dumb. Same with moving Form Shift. It's like what I have set up here. It's probably the most ideal way to do this, and then they fuck up Riddle of Wind to require that I need to hit it again. I don't know, man. Just fucking annoying the shit out of me, that's all. That's all I can say about it, it's fucking annoying. So yeah, no, I can probably move Form Shift. I really don't want to, but this might be the better way to get me to remember to hit this damn button. Oh, right, I have this one locked. Now, I don't really need to remember that I moved Form Shift, just where it is. It starts out my rotation, that's all. Oh, right. Which of these actually have positionals still? Just the Enders, right? The problem is it's also, you know, not consistent about what it's telling me. This one shows that it has a flank bonus because it has to calculate out the extra potencies for the Corel's Fury. This one does not do that. It just like delivers it in white text lines and not as an additional effect. It's hard to read. I'm just being pissy about this, don't worry. Oh good, that also has a fucking problem, that's nice. Remember why I was tripping up. It's because I can't just hit the same button over and over again. I actually have to swap. Highlights now, though. I don't think I did before. But yeah, no, the follow-up for Riddle of Fire isn't locked into my global, so that should be fine where it is. Alright, I think I should be fine if I do this. For the most part, anyways. Set that. This doesn't do a dot anymore. It used to have one, it doesn't do it anymore. Also, that is why these are positioned so strangely, in case anybody's wondering. It was to help me remember the positionals, but most of these don't have positionals anymore. Like Dragon Kick used to be a flank. Same with Twin Snakes. That's the reason they're positioned where they are, was to remind my stupid brain, hey, this is how you do this. Yeah, not the case anymore. Hold on. Let's do this. This tells me it's the first hit. These tell me that it's the second, and this will tell me it's the last. Ideally. That's still kind of awkward, and I don't know why they did it. Or why they kept it, mostly. Also, I essentially have 3 separate meters now as Monk. Essie, why did you do this? I'm so confused. Yeah, the whole point to 6-sided star is actually just to dump all your chakra and bail. It has a move speed increase. Even though, you know, you can thunderclap to allies now. Let's just ignore that. I wonder if this will finally get deleted. Or at least completely repurposed. It's just so awkward now. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking. But it just doesn't feel like it really has a place anymore. It sort of did before, and now it's just kind of there. Because it also says that like it's a punishment to lose all your chakra, and it's really not. You don't use it because it doesn't run off the same cooldown. It's entirely for the few seconds of extra move speed you get. Like, fuck, I don't know. I don't know what Essie is thinking on this one. I really don't. Anyway, I at least want to change out my weapon. I don't like the look of this thing. At least not with what I have equipped. Alright, let's go to what's probably still the laggiest area in the game. Verdani has gotten bad, but usually this place is a mess. Alright, what do I have stored in here? Not much. Shows you how little I actually use Monk. So that's encouraging. Thanks, game. Already that long for a DPS? Hopefully that didn't take too long. Also, I kind of have to go to the bathroom again. I can... Yeah, I'm gonna rush it. I'm just gonna put the eye cam on. I'm not gonna run ads. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. There we go. Yeah, it's fine. It's not even finding people yet. I'm having one of those days, apparently. Then again, I've almost drank this entire thing at this point, and it's... What was it? Where's the marker? 900 milliliters. 30 ounces. So it's really hard to tell if it's health problems or I've just had too much to drink. Plus I had sips, so I had a lot of broth from that too. Also, I need chapstick. God damn it. It's so humid and yet my lips are dried out constantly. Oh god, it's actually finding people now. Good, good, good. YouTube, I don't think likeness detection's gonna work as well as you think it is. There ain't another way of, basically copywriting things. But like, bro, I don't think it's gonna end up working the way you hope it does. I really don't. Maybe for really distinctive VTubers, but I have a feeling it's also not going to do that either. Apparently they've changed the copyright tag to be like content detection in general instead. Granted, at least YouTube's really much more open about the shit they do. It's like, all I had to do was go onto my YouTube portal to find that being mentioned. Whereas every time Twitch sends me an alert, it has 2 separate fucking tabs, and it never tells me which tab is pinging the alert. So, like, I never fucking know. So I was looking at the Fana wiki page again. It's mentioning that only the English version refers to Fana as a star because it's an archaic meaning, and neither the Japanese nor any of the other translations do that. They call it a planet. It's like, oh, good. We're doing weird shit again, I see. Okay. So I have to open Vampire Survivors at some point. Apparently there was another free update. Which, I think was a crossover with Balatro based on this image. Look at this without popping open the page. Oh, also its online co-op's finally available. Oh god, this update has so much on it. Oh no. Why is there a Vampire Survivors board game happening? Nah, why? What's the point of that? I bet the game was popular, but why turn it into a fucking board game? Yeah, fuck, I'm gonna have to look at that later. I don't think I went and 100%ed it again. I think I still had shit to do. Every time they fucking update this game, it's got a whole lot of crap I have to go through. Where even is it? There it is. 219 of 243, 90%. Some of this is new area stuff, so it also just added more new achievements. Great. I'm gonna have to go looking for weapons again. Survive 30 minutes with no weapons in Inverse Green Acres. What? How? Ugh. character can you even set up with no weapons to start? Unless it doesn't include the default one. Unless they just added in a character that does that. 'Cause, oh my god, there's like 50 fucking characters. I'd say maybe I should have gone tank, but it wouldn't have improved anything here. We're at 2-3 and 1-6. It's the start of the week, too. This is depressing. It's the start of the week, and I also pissed around a little, so some people are probably getting off of work on the East Coast right now. And again, there's like nothing to really do while waiting for queues. This is like the biggest problem with the game. You can't really craft sometimes because that takes too long, and if you get stuck, you either have to quit and potentially lose the materials, or just suck it up and sit there and possibly lose the queue. There's not really much to do gathering-wise. Some of it is also time-consuming. Like, some of the fishing is problematic. None of the stuff worth doing in Gold Saucer is actually solo. I keep saying this. I would love to have Chocobo Racing set up in such a way that I can go into it by myself, not be attached to the Duty Finder system or the instances. Same with fucking Diadem. I'd love to be able to do that without having to fucking use the system I am trying to use to get into a dungeon. But no, we're stuck with this shit, and it's so terrible. There's gotta be a way to do this. Shit, you can't even do Leap of Faith, or, look, what was the other one? Aces, no, it's not Aces High. What the hell is it? The one with the little plane. Are also jammed into this system. So I can't do any of it. I can't do any of it while waiting, and that is the worst part. We don't actually have solo content in this game. The closest thing we have is Deep Dungeon, technically. Because, they claimed Blue Mage was supposed to be solo content and then didn't actually make it solo content. Congratulations for that, by the way. I still have a bunch of spells I have to go back and get at some point, but I cannot be bothered because, SE doesn't actually add new content for it either. So why are we supposedly sacrificing another job to it? I straight up have not heard any more news on that. I know the live letter for some of the 7.4 previews is scheduled. And it wouldn't surprise me if they set it to 7.4. But like, SE, you've completely neglected Blue Mage. You did a shit job of releasing it. Why are we doing this again? Yes, let's create solo content that is not solo content, because, even back when it was first released, half the spells, some of the important ones, too, were locked in 4-player dungeons. You know, you either had to have somebody babysit you to take you through, or find a group that was willing to do it at your level, or just find a group of 4 Blue Mages. And back then, it didn't have the ability to tank. It had abilities that were tank adjacent, but it didn't have tank stance. So it was also just completely fucked. Like, there's a bunch of primal abilities attached to it. There's a bunch of 4-player dungeon abilities attached to it. One of which was insanely critical. Actually, a couple of them were. Because you need Inkjet to do one of the Masked Carnival levels. You needed, one of them we used to cheese. I think they fixed that by making it so you can't blow yourself up multiple times in a row. The game just won't let you do it. It says you're afraid of death or something. It won't do it again. We used to cheese that to get the I think it was an achievement. It was attached to it. Mighty Guard, I think is the one I'm thinking of, was also required for something. It might have been required for one of the later fights they added, but like, every time they update Blue Mage, it gets one fight, and said fight is required to keep progressing the Blue Mage questline. I was like, okay, cool, so the thing you promised is still straight up not solid content, so why are we not just converting it to a real job? Give it a proper kit, make it a real job. Make the fucking spell book and the Masked Carnival like a separate thing with an instance area where you can go in and it works exactly like, well, the Wolves Den, where it's just a separate area where you have access to a separate set of hotbars for Blue Mage specifically. They'll never do it. They won't put that effort in. But they keep shoving more Blue Mage stuff in, and now we're apparently sacrificing Beastmaster to this crap. Shit, you could have taken Berserker from 10-2 and converted it into a Beastmaster, and we would have gotten a better result out of this shit. But for some reason, you had to insist on, I'm guessing, using 11's version of Beastmaster, and it was only solo, because it ate the EXP of its party members. It had weird requirements due to its pet and would consume the extra EXP for no reason. I don't even remember if it actually, like, gave you any benefits as a result. But, like, because of that, Beastmasters were solo players or would hang out with another Beastmaster. They would not do actual leveling parties because they just couldn't. Nobody wanted to deal with that penalty. What's worse is they'll probably do this to fucking Puppet Master, because what's happening is I think they just don't know what to do with the pet jobs at this point. It's like they keep regressing them to some extent, so they're less and less pet dependent. Like, I don't know how else to explain this.
Doragi? Is this meant to be Sandoria? More echoes!
Oh man, that was some incredible bullshit. Brotherhood in an 8-player party hits different. Especially with the fact that it overflows while Brotherhood is active.
Ron 4 is supposed to be a quiet place that sees its fair share of new adventurers. We must fight our way through!
Okay, I have to remember I did the The one button one. Or well, semi one button.
A burning circle, here. It would appear the land has been altered. This is all a peak. We must be ready for anything.
Thanks. Rose, where are you at?
You, who have risen above your mortal status. I am Kirin. This surging power I bring to bear!
This is no power I've seen before, but I won't be daunted. A comrade is in trouble. Someone heal them.
Oh, Guardians Divine, lend me now your might.
I just have to remember to weave in True North, but like, I'm gonna worry about actually remembering how to fucking do things without
The
fucking
divine
trying too hard.
beasts. Have care.
Wow, this is terrible. Thanks, Tank.
A comrade is down. Someone revive them.
Will you overcome my trial?
Ah, I fucked up. It's fine. Whoop. Not if I get hit again.
You shall reap the rewards for daring to contend with the gods.
Hey, tanks! Do your jobs, please! Also, shit, healers, do your fucking jobs.
There is no escape.
It's not like I'm out of range.
place. I must thank you, mortals.
It seems we've impressed Kirin. Let us keep up the good work.
Also, the Riddle of Fire stuff, it's not actually putting me in every form, because it looks like it's lighting everything up. Because I can't check everything without opening my menu. Time for this. Yeah, grants Formless Fist.
It's Ultima and Omega. And
Yeah,
they're attacking
it
those
basically
airships.
grants me a free form shift.
Ultima and Omega are on a rampage. Who unleashed them?
So I have to remember where my true north is, because it's at a different spot. Same with my arm's length.
The airships are taking heavy damage. We must do something.
Not gonna use Brotherhood here, it's just a fucking waste.
I'm glad you're safe. Come.
Let's
Let's
not
keep
get
moving.
exploded by everything this time. Bye, Axel. Bye, bitch.
I do not see an easy way back. But I'm sure you can handle things without me.
I hit the wrong one. Fine. So I'm hitting the wrong thing here, too. Whoops. Already did this. Like I said, this is my biggest problem, is remembering what the fuck I've done already. Like, it's helping that I moved my buttons around a bit. Because I'm remembering exactly what I should be hitting when it starts shifting me around between buttons. Hey, what the actual fuck are you doing? Besides making the boss spin around. Good, one of those is on me. Hey, can you stop moving, please? Thank you. 'Cause you're just making it harder for me to dodge, bro. Wait, is our tank on Omega dead? What happened? I'm gonna chill. I don't want to fucking screw this up. There we go. I'm gonna hold off on the buffs for a second here. I'm gonna have to bail out of mid. I don't like this. Where are you firing? Y'all. Good, it's not back yet. Nice. Doing that because I needed to do it ranged for a second. Okay, safe here too. Wait, what's up with my entity? I have shit eye level, what the fuck? Have I just been managing with this bullshit the best? What's up? Oh, also, I found out that the last time I was in here, I was like, wait, did we miss this chest? No, we didn't. I just was looking at shit and didn't notice it. We did actually open it. I was just not paying attention. That's kind of the thing with VODs. If I remember something went weird, I can always check later. Right. Got out of combat long enough to set up. Fuck it, just use it here.
You shall find me at the summit.
Also, did somebody die in the middle of that? 'Cause somebody was bitching in the Alliance chat. Or at least what appears to be bitching.
Come then, show me what your kind can do. Sublime Estoc! Drink deep of the elements!
Earth. Water. Fire. Fire lightning.
Once more, shall we? Kneel Behold the glory of the Zalat! You are naught but insects to be crushed!
Cool. Out of range.
Accept your fate! Kneel before Zalatian wisdom and die! This is the power of crystals, transcendent, sublime.
The Holiday Brotherhood, because we're about to get freaking ganked.
By their might, I pave the path to paradise. I am the will of the crystal. That you should still stand. Very well, then.
Alright, time for the fun part. Fun and giant glowing air quotes.
Careful now. The face of war is ever changing. Tremble! Disappear!
I'm not tanking, so I can actually block that and not have to worry about shit.
Kneel!
Tanks, what the actual fuck are you doing? Bro, really? You had a safe space. The other tanks were not over here. So why do that?
Oh, sublime Estok! Drink deep of the elements.
Fire. Water. Fire, water, lightning. Holy shit, somebody actually got the damage split correct for once.
Why? I am the will.
You know, except for our tank being a fucking moron and not realizing he had a clear shot of not dying,
Farewell, my little
yeah,
brother.
that didn't go too badly. Weird.
Return to the
I'm so
crystal
used to
from
this
which
fight
you were
just
born.
falling apart at the seams.
As for
So
the rest
guys,
of
seriously,
you,
where are you
I
going?
invite you to the gate of the gods.
No, that's probably the cleanest I've seen that. It's good to see, but like, let's face it, it's not gonna stay that way.
You have the privilege of walking within the heart of Tulia. Do not disappoint me.
actually waiting on people is the question. But like, no, that's the cleanest I've seen the tank set up, and one of them just decides he's gonna screw himself over. Just weird. Weird situation.
This world shall belong to the Zealot. Can you escape this, I wonder? Be gone! Round and round they go. Let's try this.
Okay, I gotta admit, electric sliding around the room is fucking hilarious.
My javelin pierces all.
This is on me. Cool. Cool. Thanks for cutting me off, bro.
Allow me to show you a trick I've learned.
Please do not move it, tank. Thank you.
Have you the strength to find the answers you seek?
Again, not using my buffs here, because, I don't think we're gonna get the full effect out of it. I might be able to get away with this.
This
Nah,
is
I
not
think my timing's off
deal.
slightly. Though I don't
I'm
think
well
I could.
aware of that.
I don't know. Not 100% sure I would have been able to do all of it. Get the most out of Brotherhood. Hi, Graveyard. I got bored. That's all. Also, my
I
melee
also
gear's kind of in
understand
the
the
shit.
true
My tank
nature
gear
of
is
my
better right now.
existence. So come, let us finish this.
So I just said fuck it and decided to play Monk.
I will eliminate you and make this world ours. The time for games is over.
Game. Targeting. Targeting.
Behold my true power! I shall forge a more fitting stage for our battle. All pales before our brilliance. Perhaps some magic in the mix. You fought well, but it's time to say goodbye.
Oh shit. Got tornadoed. Tank, stop wiggling! Bro!
My javelin pierces all.
Why me again? Dick. A gap.
Even in this false
Oh yeah,
splash,
have you
I will
not
not
seen
lose to you.
these fucking fights yet, by the way? Cause they're kind of fucking bullshit. Well, I'm not sure if you've actually watched me do them yet, is the thing. This was also probably the cleanest I've seen this, which is tad depressing. Wait, is that because I change jobs all the time, I bitch all the time, or because I play really risky? Once I know a fight. Oh, now I got precious shorts, which do not match with anything. Cool. I'm gonna just start glamoring this at some point, because it's getting a little silly. Dude, I think it's been years at this point. If I gotta be honest. Also, right, these can, decent. I gotta drop the card at the gold saucer. I already have it. I just wanted the extra MGP. Oh, gave me 1 eye level. Oof. You've done that several times and then proceeded not to actually do anything. Oh god, I must have just missed an event. Wait, while I'm here, have I punched? No, I haven't punched break yet. catch up, dude. Like, I think the only thing in the new content you can actually access right now is, possibly Pilgrim's Traverse. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that so cleanly. Holy shit, look at that. Oh, I'm still blocking it, whatever. It's all 25 MGP. I got all of them done in 4. Actually, I'm not even sure 100% sure you can access Pilgrim Traverse. One of the requirements is a House of the Dead 1 to 50, but that's an easy one. I just don't remember what the actual story requirement was. Is it? Because it's not in Dawntrail. It's back in Shadowbringers. Yeah, you just have to beat Endwalker, so you could technically do Pilgrim's Traverse right now. Which is, not bad. Speaking of, that's probably what we're doing next. I at the very least want to get some of my challenge logs done. Still don't understand why it's the only one that has this. Would have really helped keep the odd ones alive for a little longer. Also, I'm probably gonna take a break again here, real quick. I have to get more to drink and take another bathroom break. Maybe grab a snack. You need to fix your gear macros. Man, I stopped using my gear macros because I got fucking lazy about it. I still have the gear macros. I just don't always feel like using my mouse to click on things. Because the problem was now we have too many classes and jobs for me to hotbar it the way I was, and I had to get creative. Where are they? Here we go. Now it does this. And these are all clickable. Probably the most creative I've been with the macro system. Just make these hotbars pop in and out as I need them. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna run some ads. Put the ad cam on. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay. That thing with the pet classes. We were supposed to be getting more edgy glamours and then it just never fucking happened. Oh, that giant sheep thing? Yeah, that one I think... No, where is that one? I don't remember if that's Mog Station or not. But, the thing with the currency tab here, this is just a function of the currency tab. It's a clickable button. You left click on it, it brings this up. Then there's the currency settings. You can just set it to do this, and if you right click on it, it rotates between what you have set. I ended up doing this for bicolors because it was driving me insane. To be fair, I found this button by accident. I didn't even realize you could rotate it, and yes, I can see the message. The bot still doesn't like the all caps. I don't know when they put this in, though. I couldn't tell you. I don't think it was there all the time. I think they added this later. But you can set the priority. It covers everything that's in this tab, pretty much. Except for, I think, individual currencies for the different tribes. It's the only thing that you can't input. Then you can set the default, so if you rotate it around and then log out, it you know, fixes it. Dude, this is not the first time I've shown something on stream where somebody's like, wait, that exists? Because I was showing off the furniture preview thing, and people didn't realize it exists. The patch notes are so lengthy at this point that when we get cool quality of life stuff like this, it kind of goes under the radar. I got a yogurt, by the way. It's snack time. Snack time. No, I actually didn't know about the currency tab one. I hit it by accident, being like, wait, what does this button do? I just couldn't tell you when it was added. As for it rotating, I kind of had to figure out what button it was, because the game doesn't tell you. But yeah, I have it set to holometry, so I don't have to open my, open the actual menu, since it's currently the most important one that needs to be dumped out frequently. I wish you could set it to auto-rotate, but I don't think that works. I don't think there's a setting for that. Because I would love to have it auto-rotate between the two tombstones right now. But yeah, it's probably one of the most useful features that's in the game, just for quality of life. But yeah, no, probably most people don't realize it exists, because who would think to click the little options menu in that tab? Or that this is even a button. I think I right-clicked it by accident one day, or it was because I was looking at the menu, I was like, it's gotta rotate somehow. But there's a combination of stuff like this, and like, things I did when they came out have been moved. Like, you unlock Glamour Access at level 15 now. And it's in the same spot you unlock the ability to dye your gear. Like, when that got moved, I don't know when it was, but it wasn't relevant to me because I already had it open. But some of the other Glamour stuff is still in Mordona where it was originally. That's why I still want to run through the game with a fresh character at some point. I've been planning on doing main story up to the end of the main portion of Endwalkers for a while, and I just never get around to doing it. The thing is, I could do most of it without ever interacting with the players. I just really don't want to have to do Labyrinth of the Ancients as part of it, because it's required now. In order to get out of Shadowbringers, I have to actually run it. And that's a miserable experience, because people don't want to fucking learn from their mistakes. Yeah, it's required simply because of the weird paradox of you can't go wake up Graha from the tower if he's not in the tower. But like, I have a character designed and everything. I set this up ages ago. I was originally going to do it as a YouTube video, which is why I had those 2 hard drives sitting around. But then I started downloading my VODs onto them. Okay, Thanatos technically did that for a bit. He has another character which is has access to my house. Hey, Ed. Why though? Bro, I'm just sitting here enjoying my yogurt. Why? Yeah, we're not fishing today. Not right now, anyways. Should have done that yesterday when I was actually playing the fishing game. Speaking of that, I couldn't figure out where the fuck that I caught that one fish I was having trouble with. But, I think I did find an item I may not have purchased or just forgot I had. So, yeah, next Sea Fantasy stream, we'll see if I can figure out what the hell went wrong. Except I drink real quick and then we'll get going. Or well, hopefully going. How much do I even still need for some of these? This is the one that's gonna take fucking forever. 49 for the oil. What the fuck is wrong with your coworkers, by the way? Or at least one of your coworkers. Do we want to deal with this? Yes, I noticed. What was he trying to say exactly? Because I don't understand what he was specifically going for with that. Was it just a bad translation, or is he just a dumbass? Like, what happened exactly? No, he's just a dumbass. Okay, great. I'm gonna do this one against my better interests. I actually need to practice this section anyways. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to try to solo it at some point, and everything one-shots on AoE, so I need to know what I'm doing. The question is anybody actually queuing for this? Because you have to get through 51 to 60 in order to access it. To be fair, that's dumb, but at least it's not whatever the fuck that was. He's dressing as a Minecraft creeper? That's what the fuck that came from? Also just like, why? Like, boy, out of context, is just that whole exchange doesn't make any damn sense. Yes, I realize that. Doesn't make it any better. Chest in here? Like, I didn't get the chance to check, and the map is covered. Oh, I see why you're running this way. Okay. Where are you going? Oh god, they got into trouble over there. That's nice. Ah, fuck. Like, we're going to have to fight this, my dude. Oh, good! Hold up, I just didn't want to get ganked. And we already have a death. God, I hate these things. That's why I was trying to be careful and not chasing after the white mage right away. Now, in case you didn't understand what I was up to. The moment they got aggro on the invisible mob, I had to be careful. I also have to be careful with both checkmate and double check. Because again, invisible mobs. If I can't see it, it's going to be a problem. That's for like the first 5 floors in here. Yep, hi. It didn't aggro me, by the way. Y'all really don't learn with these things, do you? And you can see it, too. It dashes and then does a close range AoE. Who cares if we get aggro? Guys, we still need to kill mobs. Who cares if we get aggro from this thing? Oh, I see why. Okay. Not that way. Fuck no. I wish you had marked it so I knew, but it's fine. I didn't just run into its ass. God, I hate these things. Easily the worst mob in here. And this is the section that has them, by the way. 71 up to 100? No. You have exploding mobs, but not invisible ones. As he just, like, in particular said, fuck you guys. Oh, good. Thanks! That was necessary. Leia says a white rage. But yeah, my first time in here, the group got us killed at 62 because they kept walking straight into monster traps. Oh, right. I don't actually need to do that. Nothing in there, bro. Just the exit. And we can't use it right now. Ooh, this is bad. Ooh, candle. Oh, bat candle. Map hidden candle. Fuck. There's a visible mob there. Please don't be a mimic. Ah, fuck you. Back up, yellow. Yeah, okay, you know what's up. I like the other two. I hate those things so much. Game, why did you put them in? Let's see. Oh, right, I didn't need to go through the side. That was the starting point. That was fine. What am I doing? Okay, we still need some mob kills. Door's not open. Ooh. So we won't be able to see the map here. I don't know. I know some things will work against it. I'm not sure if Serenity would do it. No, Serenity wouldn't. Great. So we can't see the map. This is a dead end, though. Yeah, that'll actually do it. Definitely worth it. Door's also open as a result. Oh. Also, Bale's sitting here and transforming monsters as we run. In case you're wondering why that AoE didn't go off. Yeah, it got disrupted. Guys, get in there without aggroing things, because again, I cannot see the doubts running around. I also don't want to poke my head in, because the cliff mall is in a bad spot. Please don't lead it back into the room, dude! I can't see what's over there. There we go. Oh, I may just trying to get a silver that's also in there. They got aggro. Come here. Up a bit. You guys got aggro too behind me. What? What? I don't know why you're not. Oh, it must have been a bomb then. Ratings. Wait, what? Was that a chest? Hold on, I was looking at the chat. Did anybody see what that was? Because it shouldn't have been a trap. They don't exist in hallways. Oh my god. Stupid exploding silvers. I guess it's better than a mimic, because it's not like we had aggro, but still. Fuck you. Oh, fuck hordes on this floor. Oh, hey, easy. Easy kills. Dude, don't go running in. Careful. Oh, right, these assholes. I want to go in there, but I don't want to get near those things. I can't. Yeah, they're blocking me. I can't even get in. Like, the door is open. We don't need. Okay. We're gonna stay like that? Let me go. Come on, good effect, good effect. Yeah, we can work with it. It's not negative, at least. Suck. I have more than enough abilities to fight this thing, but... Tell me you're not proximity. Okay, we're good. Ooh. No. Bad mimic. Woo! Oh, hi. I gotta be careful. These things have a massive line attack. This thing's hit me across rooms. Dick. Also, this is one of the chunks I never actually streamed, by the way. You know, the actual successful clear. Because I streamed the one where I died at 62, because again, nobody was paying attention to traps existing. Also, I gotta be careful around those ones with the tentacles. They have, like, no indicator on which direction their AoE's going. As far as I can tell, anyways. All I saw was movement. Oh, I see why you're chilling. Oh, you dick. I don't remember which direction Rock Slide goes. My memory of the early stuff is better than my memory of the late stuff. Obviously. Dude, where is it? Oh. Luckily, that one is specifically 180 on a directional side and not above that, which I've seen before, which is also just exceptionally rude. That one actually tells you what it's doing. Why are we fighting this one? Back up, guys. Yep. That's why I backed up. That was the only safe way of doing it. I could technically hit the return. Dude, I'd be willing to do it if we could get a full team, because, like, I don't want to solo those floors. And it's not like we don't have a guide for it. Also, again, dude, Altar's return is open. We could have just hit that instead of Phoenix downing. Like, I'm pretty sure we could drag Thanatos into it too, because I believe he also hasn't done the end game of it. Because that's 100 floors of having to not fuck up. Oh, this is rude. Get me out of here. What's here? Items free. Give us the same effect again. Oh, these things have both versions of the sting, by the way. I think it was these ones. It might have been later ones. I was about to say, that better not be due to a weird hitbox on Lalafels, because they should have the same hitbox. Stay back here. Teleporting. Guys, we're gonna have to fight something eventually. Yeah, there it is. You're oh my god, what have you done? And this is why I only hit one mob, by the way. Hold on, I gotta find the fight mage in this bullshit. Putting my controller down so I don't fuck up here, because it will eat the cooldown still. This wouldn't be the first time I've been the only living player at the end of some bullshit. Happened to Palace of the Dead too. Granted, that one was my fault. I blew up a chest, but everybody was low on health. It's the reason I don't touch silvers anymore. But yeah, that's why I only hit the one mob. It's because I was like, well, if I don't hit the others, I won't die. Line attack or line attack? Problem is, some line attacks are really fucking wide. Also, the mobs should still be in here, so that's not technically the worst. Just have to, you know, not fuck up again. Because again, we still need kills. Really don't want to fight the attachments. Oh, that's why you were so obsessed with it. That's an instant kill. Aside from the bosses. Guys, we still need to fight things. Are you missing that part? But yeah, no, the moment I turned around the corner and he had 4 mobs, I was like, okay, he absolutely hit a trap. There's no other way he didn't hit a trap. I don't want to do that because I don't want to potentially screw us over. We should have fought in that room where he hit the mobs earlier. Because at least we know a trap's been activated, and theoretically there shouldn't be another one because I think that is specific to the votive candle. But yeah, in the higher levels, the last time I saw someone hit a mob trap, we just left him to die. It was the easiest way. It was the easiest and safest way. Nobody else had aggro. Granted, one of them was a patrolling mob, because that could happen. I'll just fight the cactuar. That's my opinion here, but okay. So that one's not technically fatal. He's good. We just can't remove it? Yeah, no, he's good. Do I want to know? Oh. No, they're fine. That's just enervation. Risky. Oh, fuck, he's fighting something again. Oh, shit. Are you able to get out of there? No, you're not. How's the Viper doing? Are you at the entrance? Is it safe for me to come in here? Safe-ish. What did you just hit? So yeah, technically these might be the safest enemies. Partially. Because I think they do a follow-up. Still don't want to get fucked over too badly. Yeah, they do a follow-up. So once he got petrified, he was fine, because we had already killed the mob. It's about as safe as you're gonna get. Did you? Okay, I see where the healer went. Hold on. That actually hit them and screwed me over. Wow, okay. Chest. Worth. Can you guys stop hitting things and letting them come to me? Please. Every time I hit my Peloton, I get aggro from something now. Ew, and we don't have anything to use against it. Fuckity fuck. Guys, oh god. So, like, pick a direction, please. We should probably kill that so we don't have to deal with it. Saying. Why do the instant kill? Like, no, actually, why the instant kill? Can't even hit everything. can't use items, so we can't pick up some of the chests. I don't know. This also doesn't kill mimics, by the way. If the mimic was compounded into a chest, it's still active. It was like, we still have one more floor. Granted, this is a nasty floor. Oh, traps are also still active. At least I think. Oh, hey, intuitions we can't use. And yes, those were both obtained here. Oh god, speaking of mimics, remember what I just said? One of them has one. Where is it? Because I can't tell where these guys are. I hate this map. Okay, it's not you. I am begging for these maps to have more information than they do. We actually have removal for that. He just can't use it in here. Again, our items are locked. What's up, White Mage? It's fine. Wow, game. Wow. Thank you. Dick move. Rude. Thanks, Fail. I don't think you would have saved me from that hit, but, yeah, no, that was cool. And again, door's open. I don't actually have to do anything else. I have to remember Fail's not with us. Oh, right, he does a follow-up. I forgot about that one. Let's kill him, please. Thank you. Oh, good, and Horde's calling. Nice. Where is it, though? Oh, there's another one. I hate this. Yeah, I also ate the auto-revive. Oh shit, they might get run into by the Talos. Uh-oh. They're gonna be fine. It's like, the Talos only had one direction to go. Let's not. Should be fine, yeah? The next room. Oh, one of them hit a trap, too. There they are. Like, you guys have Faol. You should be fine, theoretically. It's Faol following whoever summoned them, so. It's just, it wasn't me or the bard. Alright, boss fight time. I've only fought this thing once, and it's kind of a dick. It's easy to dodge, but it's a lot of dodging. I also have to pay attention to the order of things. Oh, you guys hit... How did you do that? That shouldn't be possible. We have 2 fails! Neat. I don't think I've seen it do that move. Crap. I have to check what that one does in the guide when I try to solo this. That was clean, though. That was fucking clean. Like, yeah, we had a couple deaths, but I've definitely seen worse out of that. Boy, have I seen worse. Okay, good draws. 1, 2. I only got 1 out of each. I think I saw them drop 2. I might have just misread last time. Who knows? Alright. It's time to remove that file, because I can start at 71. The only reason I did that was because it was already set to 61, and I can't start there. Like, look at this. This is the only one where you can pug your way all up through all the levels. And it has the most stopping and starting points of any of them. I don't know what happened here. I really don't. Like, that was probably the least frustrating run I've had in a while. Because, oh my god. After the last time I streamed this, I streamed Deep Dungeon. I got a run with 9 total deaths. Ah, yes, that's why we needed being blinded on top of everything else. Fucking tanks, man. Oh, right, I don't have a full complement of abilities here. Also, boy, do I just, like, in general, hate running into tanks in here. They always do this shit. And they don't learn by the time you start running into one-shot mobs that you shouldn't be doing this shit. Because, I had a 51 to 60 run. Lost on that same day I, died at 62. Where they were proceeding to run around and pull literally everything. One of them hit a trap, got himself and me killed. Just for the tank and the red mage to do, the other tank and the red mage to do the exact same thing and proceed to die. Because they pulled like 8 mobs. All of which had one-shot AoEs. I was like, no, what actually did you think that was going to accomplish? Except death. fucking tank stance on, because I've seen that happen too. One thing if there's 2 tanks, only one of you really needs to do the job, but... I've seen groups where it's only 1 tank and they just utterly refuse. And this dude is still pulling! You don't have a healer, motherfucker! You better be able to fucking live through this once you stop moving. Didn't even pull us to the exit either. What a waste of time. Like, bruh, door's open. Not worth the levels to be killing extra mobs. Just a giant waste of time. Basically, yeah. Though Paladin's also like stupid broken with the self-heals now. They're in that same weird gray zone where you technically don't need a healer in some situations. But at the same time, we pulled the entire floor and there was no reason to do so. Like, there's no reason to be fighting this! Dumbass, what the hell? The EXP doesn't fucking matter, my guy! Oh, good job, idiot. He's also running through the middle of rooms. This is why I'm getting so frustrated with this shit. And why I was so surprised that the run through 61 to 70 was so clean just now. It's because that's not my current experience with most of this shit. It's people doing this fuckery. We also have 2 melees, so like this doesn't accomplish anything except pissing them off. Like, they can't do their jobs half the time because everything runs like Usain Bolt. Also, we're just insisting on fighting them in the middle of rooms on top of that, so that's even worse. Like, that is guaranteed to set a trap off. And since they're on top of each other, they're all gonna get hits. The EXP doesn't matter. You're capped out at way before you hit 20. Like, even solo, where I was trying to avoid fighting mobs wherever possible, I still was capped again way before 20. It's not so bad on these 3-room floors, because we're probably gonna have to fight everything anyways, but... But why are we just wasting so many fucking things? Why did we both reveal the map and the traps? Also, to be fair, revealing the traps hasn't saved a lot of people from hitting the traps. Speaking from experience again. People can see the traps and still run face first into them. Oh, yeah, don't need that. Votive. Gotta fucking go around. Map leads. Press the word. What? Hey. I got it, bitch. Just fucking do your thing. Maybe try not to hit me, please. tired as fuck, but like, yeah, I know. Relatively better today. That last party may have slightly restored my faith in humanity, just a smidge. 'Cause I've definitely seen worse. It's probably one of the cleanest deep dungeons I've had in a bit. And it's in a really annoying area, too. And it really wants to spawn Vodas in the starting room. Also, this paladin is the exact reason why I'm not doing Viper in here. Well, that and I like having a silence for mimics. You definitely have to come in here with some form of crowd controller. You're just fucked. Which means tanks are really good, because they have two forms of crowd control, unless they're paladins, in which case they have on global cooldown stun. I keep doing that. That is such a fucking habit. Exit. Also, like, I can literally just kill this without any of your help, but guys, like, get real. Cool, I love that the game fucking does that. Thanks, Essie. Also, I never realized how silly the sprint animation looks when you're trying to do things. It is if you're level 90. Yeah. No, technically Deep Dungeon is the best EXP content. That and the combat zones, but you're not going to be using Occult Crescent for that when we have Pilgrim's Traverse once the next expansion comes out. Like, Thanatos was using Sage in here, and he hasn't fully leveled Sage yet. Why? You fucking dumbass! Literally, we could be on the next floor right now. Why pull an extra mob? This is the shit I'm fucking dealing with. Like, why did we just waste our time on that? Door's fucking open. You don't need to kill every fucking mob. Why are we being murder hobos? For just no reason. Where's the votive? Nah, it's in that corner. God, this is such a waste of fucking time. The risk isn't even really that high on this. It's almost entirely, the risk is caused by other players just doing stupid shit like this. Fuck, there's no reason to even go get the chests right now. Now, there is a horde somewhere, but I don't see it. Yeah, somebody's got it. Bro. What the fuck are you over here for? Sitting there staring. Like, there's no mobs. And it's a gold chest, so it can't spawn a mimic. Seriously, what a giant waste of time. Oh good, I'm at 97. What a giant waste. There's no reason to be. Holy fuck, can we stop wasting time by literally hitting every single mob? It doesn't affect your actual end goal for how much EXP you get out of completing the entirety of Deep Dungeon. It doesn't affect your end rewards. So what was the point? I got another copy of this card game. Could you give me anything worthwhile here? I've gotten so little rewards. Dude, some people still do that on, the first boss in Circus Tower. You know, the one where it just respawns the stabs immediately if they die? I've seen people focus on them before. Like, now they take a lot of AoE damage because dancers and white mages exist. But I've seen people outright go after them, just like, cool, they literally respawn the moment they die. It's the most worthless enemy kill in the entire game. They are supposed to be there. Killing them does absolutely nothing. At least on the second boss, there was a reason to deal with the ads before, because we simply didn't have enough damage to just ignore its phase changes. Like, now we do. Back then, we didn't. Oh, by the way, if you're planning on doing this, it starts in the Crystarium, like, right next to the Aetheryte. Just, like, letting you know. Holy shit, we already found an intuition? It's also not in here. There's no point in being in here. Bro. Oh yes, of course the tank went the other way and you guys are playing like you're fucking tanks. Nice. Appreciate that. Not in here, huh? Somebody actually get it? If you want to start Pilgrim's Traverse, it's in the Crystarium right next to the Aetherite. It has a blue marker. Why again? Why is every fucking tank like this? This is such a waste of everybody's time. Yeah, like I said, you should be able to open it as far as the patch notes say. I assume you did 1 to 50 on Palace of the Dead. Which is, again, why I'm so confused that people keep insisting on playing like this, because it continues on to floor 50, and it's like, by that point you've done 100 floors worth of deep dungeon content. You should know traps exist. And that they are imminently fatal to runs. I didn't need that. Why did I do that? That's why I keep saying don't run through the middle of fucking rooms. People keep doing it. Also, dude, like, the entire team isn't following you, so why do you keep doing this? That's the confusing part. Okay, even this dude's like, past floor 30, you can't pull like that. You technically can. It's just you have to be way more careful than any of you are willing to be through these rooms. Because like that 1 through 5160, where we got absolutely fucked up because the tanks were doing those pulls, we were fine up until like, it was 56 or 57 when the one shot started happening. Yeah, did you forget you fucked yourself over there, buddy? Ran over a trap first fucking thing. And he hit the exact same one again. You guys are such fucking morons. Oh my god. You'd think people would learn hitting traps like this constantly. Don't go through the middle of rooms. No. No. That's how I lost that one at 62. People just do not get it. Motherfucker, seriously? I'm fucking helping your ass. Run them over the tank. I'm just gonna let you sit there and die this time, because, again, maybe don't run through the middle of rooms. It's not that complicated, motherfuckers. But y'all act like this is foreign fucking knowledge. Yeah, it is. Like I said, in order to get in here, you have to run the first floors, first 1 to 50 of Palace of the Dead. And yet I see people fucking this up all the way up to floor 50 in here. You've done 100 floors total of deep dungeon content and you're still not respecting the traps. The only one you can guarantee does not have a trap in it, as far as I'm aware, is your spawn room. Third to the right on that map was the spawn room, so it should have been safe. Dude, literally the thing that got me killed on 62 was the fact that every single time one of these motherfuckers would run straight into a room that had monster spawn traps. Both fucking times. One of which spawned nothing but those fucking chameleons. Wait, this one didn't open. Okay, that... Oh, yeah, strength. Hold on. Boop. Open. Yeah, got it. Just fuck off, dude. Damn. I'm already trying to fix it. Piss off. Mimic? Not mimic. Why literally faster for me to just kill the mobs at this point, my guy? It also doesn't help if they whip right next to me. It can just decide, yeah, no, your entire ability gets canceled despite the fact that it's an instant cast. Been doing this red mage now, it does it to everything. Like, bro, what? So I got canceled so many times earlier. It's because the thing was whipping right past my face and it was screwing me over. He hit a bomb trap. He hit the silence one. Well, like, yeah, if you ran around like this in a solo run, you'd just be dead. The early levels you might be able to manage. Any later, yeah, you're just fucked. Like, that file I got up to 60 solo, it was so stressful in those last couple levels. Ooh, fun part. Yay. Really? That one's full? What was it? I already have strength running. Somebody else do it. They're both... Are you fucking kidding? Bro. Wait, there shouldn't be a trap here, yeah? We kind of ran through everything. Ah, there it is. Last floor items unavailable. You know, do that. Is it fortune? It's fortune. Wow, that is excessive and pointless. Watch itself spawn a mimic. Alright, time for a really cramped boss fight. As if that, Cyclops wasn't cramped enough. Hi! Me. Also, idiots, I'd split up if I were you. That gets real nasty real fast. This starts dropping AoEs and there's still those pathway issues. It grows the spike vine thing from the Titania fight. It's determined to give me sacramentals, but like I don't think I'm ever running quantum, so we can just do this one because I have to hit the 30 marker. Why reset the file when I can just click on it for the next couple? Also, this has mostly fixed my Aether Pool gear. I should be able to comfortably do 71 now. I have to be at 94 to pug it. If I went with a pre-made, it wouldn't give a shit about that level rule. But, yeah, I know. With matched parties, I actually have to have a specific number. Oh shit, I just realized what time it was. Usually I'm hungry by now. This is gonna be the last one because I have to go get dinner. Ah! Good job! Immediate aggro. Holy shit, can you not? Like, dumbass. Respect the fucking traps, idiot. Fucking prick. So just like in general, don't come in here as dancer. Your AoEs are too wide. Wait, did we use intuition? Yeah, we used intuition. Okay. Because you can hit the horde by accident. It's just, if you're respecting the general don't run through the middle of the room rules, odds of that happening are lower. Also, I don't think it stops the trap from spawning underneath the horde. Okay, where are we doing this? Going this way. Woof. I need to back up, because if I run into something, I'm just dead. Ow. Seriously, nobody grabbed it? Bro. Yeah, that tracks. Thanks, game. Honestly, I don't even think it's worth going down there, but... Well, I know. It's right here. So I've gotten exploded twice on this floor. At least I haven't found an Inception mimic again. Yes, you can spawn a mimic inside a mimic. No, I don't know why. I've technically seen it happen twice, because the one samurai dude claimed it happened to him the same day I ended up finding it myself. The problem was I hadn't seen it happen in person, because he ran to a completely separate room. No, guys, tank. We didn't need all of you there. God, I fucking hate this place. Bro. This can still kill, by the way. The shit he's doing, this could still kill us. Simply due to how many AoEs there are to dodge. Also, the dragoon just got turned into a pixie. Hi. Why? Again, really don't need to be doing this. Then again, it might have been able to see us. I have no idea. Their sight ranges are fucking stupid. I've had one where I'm pretty sure the golem was looking right at us and it let us hit the door with no problem. I'm still super confused about that one. Again, can we start acting like we've actually run Deep Dungeon before? Ah, yes, this is fun. God, there's just no point in me doing anything, is there? Bro! Dude, do you not see your status effects? Oh, that was the other two DPS. The tank doesn't actually have it. I'd still stop pulling because of that, though. Also, in this situation, why would you give Dance Partner to the Dragoon who can't do his damage while all the pulls are happening? Like, no, actually. What's the idea there? Maybe when we hit the boss, but why now? Really? Really? We're doing this again? For a poison fruit when we already had a poison fruit. Also, let's see. Give me these fucking silver drops. The incense drops when I'm soloing, because you absolutely refuse to give this to me when I'm soloing. But these last couple rooms, it's like, oh, here's all the incense you could ever possibly want and totally don't need. Oh. Oh, yeah, not the speed up. That's the rapid recitation. Ick. Instant killing everything, I see. Traps are still active. Horde. Horde's somewhere. Found it. Fucking really again? Okay, that's gonna be based on which player is using it, because when I tried to use multiple, I got told off. Also, Essie, please make these dyeable, the upgraded ones. It's so pointless, because the previous version of them looks so much better. The black ones fucking slap. The white ones look kind of shitty. Except for the paladin shield. The paladin shield looks okay. Mech room. Yes, please just instant kill these bitches. The other two didn't drop anything. They picked them up already. What? What? Bro, for real? I'm trying to figure out why he's just standing there like an idiot. Oh, you suck. Nothing. Am I just lagging? Because, like, that's the second time I've seen somebody just stand in a weird spot for a second. Oh, we have auto sprint. Okay, I don't need to do that. Doesn't make us any faster. Bro! It's also the exit, too. See what I mean? That is so stupid, Essie. Please fix it already. Standing right next to it and it keeps whining about the angle or something. Like, what the hell? Why is that canceling? It's an instant. It should be able to proc that. Oh, hey, intuition. Hold on. I don't even know there's a point, but, like, we have one floor. We have one floor, one more chance. So it's not going to do anybody any good because it gets deleted afterwards. Hey. There. Fuck. Jane. Oh no, I think it's locked. I'm not gonna bother. Again, we don't get to keep any of those shit. So, like, who cares? They found mimics. No, they hit a mob spawn trap. Guys, really? On a floor with no monsters, you somehow create a fight? Again, maybe respect the fucking traps? I don't know. Ooh, I think I just got an idea for our glamour. I'm pretty sure I got that piece for... I still can't believe they reused the Hades model, by the way. Etsy, what were you thinking? Shit. How did the angle get so skewed? Still can't believe there is the Hades model of all things. It's such a horrendously specific model tied to such a weighted fight. Why reuse that of all things? But yeah, no, I got an idea for a glamour. Oh, but that one gave me 2 each. Game, please. Why you like this? Okay, so challenge log wise, I still have to do up to 50. So I had to do 31 to 40 and then 41 to 50. I'll do that later. I need food. It is, past 5 o'clock. I completely forgot I need food soon. So to be fair, that's a good sign that I'm not absolutely ravenous right now. Some days I feel sick just before lunch, like my entire body will overheat. And I don't know if it's blood sugar related. I might have to go get a monitor to check it. So I always feel better after I've had food, but that also doesn't make any damn sense. The whole point is I'm supposed to have insulin resistance. Like, what is going on when that happens, son? Because I know it's not my blood pressure. The last time it happened, I checked my blood pressure. Nothing was out of the ordinary. Not for me, anyways. It was still pretty chill. Yeah, maybe I'll do that the next time I go to the pharmacy, check on how to get a blood glucose monitor. Oh yeah, my last blood test, it only went up by 0.1. I'm still over where I should be, but it didn't go fucking crazy like it did the first time. If anybody's wondering about that, no, it was pretty chill. Also, I think I'm getting used to getting blood draws because I didn't bruise at all on this one, and like, it's insane what the human body can just get used to. I kind of figured I'd always get a bruise from it. No, not at all. Just, you know, weird shit. Alright, I'm gonna go get food. And I'll do more of this later. So, thanks for coming, guys. And I'll see y'all next time.